this car?
No, believe me, you can.
Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. It's again Lisa. Welcome to my channel. Now today's topic is about a plus size upcoming rapper named Dank the Boss, who ordered a ride from the Lyft company, and when the driver came to pick her up, the driver actually declined the ride and said she would even be able to carry that his car wasn't suitable for her. And in the process, she became a little bit angry, and she made a video of how the driver politely asked her to order another ride, that she wouldn't get any charges for ordering another ride, that she should take another ride, that his car wasn't fit enough for her, and she became angry. Now, she posted a video, and the process got a lot of attention, that's got a lot of people talking, and because of that particular video, the driver actually loses his job. And also the Lyft company made a public tweet and made a public apology to her, and she has got a lot of now she's actually suing the Lyft company for discrimination. Like, it's got a lot of attention, got a lot of people talking, I don't know. But let's see the video of her and the driver, then we'll come back to what people have to say. Then we'll discuss more.
Fit in this car?
No, believe me, you can.
Yes, I can.
Believe it. So, I'm sorry.
What am I doing with my money?
I'm going to cancel it. You're not going to be charged.
So you telling me I can't get in the Lyft because I can't fit in your car?
Yeah, you need to order a bigger car.
What make you think I can't fit in the car?
You have no...
With this young lady who is plus size and was declined a ride by an Uber driver. I myself am an Uber driver. I am also a plus size woman. I have been declined rides on roller coasters. I've had to use seatbelt extenders. I've had to consider buying that extra seat because of my size, because I chose to allow myself to get that large. I am also a plus size girl who's physically fit now. I'm also a plus size girl who's in the gym every single day because of those situations that are embarrassing that I created by putting more food in my mouth. And I'm not here to make fun of this woman, because you can be plus size. You can be amazing and plus size. You can be physically fit and plus size. But what you shouldn't be doing is suing an Uber driver who's trying to feed his family and was worried about wear and tear on his car because you chose to not take care of yourself. He shouldn't have to worry about his family, because you made those personal decisions. With making those personal decisions, you have to have a realization that you're going to be declined in some situations. We as plus size women can't even sit in just any chair. You do realize that we have to make sure we have plus size friendly chairs before we sit down. We're not going to fit in them all. What if his bench in his car wasn't supportive of your weight? What if the weight limit in his car wasn't supportive of your weight? Your friends who are taking you in their vehicles might be risking their shocks because you choose not to be healthy. You choose not to worry about your health and your weight. And now you're putting it on other people. If you choose to be plus size, then you can't blame others for safety reasons that you're declined. I don't see you suing Six Flags because you couldn't get on their roller coaster. I don't see you suing Spirit. Well, you probably would sue Spirit, but I don't see you suing Copa or American Airlines because you didn't fit in that one seat. That man is not guaranteed to have a seatbelt extender for you. And every rider is supposed to wear a seatbelt. Did you have a seatbelt extender? Could you guarantee that you could be transported from point A to point B safely? Because if you can't guarantee that, then a rider or a driver is allowed to decline your ride for safety. For safety reasons, we are allowed to decline your rides. And if your ride is too large, you are being told to get an XL, because I'm not shoving your stuff in my car for you to break it. Ma'am, you created these issues by not being healthy. And we as plus size women, we have a realization when it is our fault. I'm not sure why you paid for 2 lawyers. And I see it's because one has an expertise, but when safety trumps everything, you're going to have a hard time winning. But I'm with the Uber driver on this side, and I'm a plus size woman. But you're pretty badass in whatever else you do, and I seen that you were in the gym. So keep it up. Don't let this deter you. Let it be motivation. Let it drive you into becoming a healthier you, a better you. Sylvester, I guess we're done here.
She weighs over 540 pounds. This isn't about discrimination. I'm from the UK, right? 540 pounds. That is over 235 kg. This young lady is 5'2". I am a man who is 6'2" and I weigh 100 kg. Meaning she is half my height and essentially more than double my weight. And what's really shocking is that this Lyft driver has lost his job. And she is now taking Lyft to court. And as they live in the United States, the land of the brainwashed, the land of nothing makes sense, she will most likely win this case. We're talking about a country where more than 50% of its population suffer from extreme obesity. She will win this case because what's most likely going to happen is when she's in court, the jury will most likely be overweight, the judge will most likely be overweight, and almost everyone dealing with this case will most likely be overweight. So there's going to be a degree of biasness circulating this whole case, and I just can't believe she even has a case. All of this because the driver said, you can't fit in my vehicle, and rightly so. 540 pounds. That is over 235 kilograms.
Her name is Dank DeMoss. Apparently she's a rapper. She called a Lyft. The Lyft driver shows up. The minute he sees her, he realizes she can't fit in his small vehicle. He tells her, I'm sorry, ma'am, and he apologizes. He was a gentleman. You should have ordered the XL size vehicles. They're probably bigger, right? They're probably SUVs. She said, I can fit in your car. Whether or not you think you can fit in his vehicle, it's irrelevant. He's an independent contractor. He pays for the upkeep of that vehicle. And having an additional 400 pounds in his small vehicle, it's like carrying a big load of wood, sand. His transmission is going to go out. That's the first thing. If you know your size, why didn't you order a larger vehicle? And I get it. You said you normally don't have, it doesn't matter. He had a very small compact vehicle. And you get this man fired? You knew you were not going to fit in that vehicle the minute he pulled up. And you started to record, didn't you? And you knew what you were going to do. You were going to make him deny you the ride, because he did. And then you were going to claim discrimination. Shame on you. No one is criticizing you for your size. But you need to be mindful of your size. And what are the things that you can and cannot do? He's an independent contractor. He doesn't have a company vehicle. And if you break his transmission, that's on him. Lyft is not going to pay for those damages. And neither are you.
I would say, seeing these videos, I would say the driver was not in the wrong, because if I were to be the driver, there are some cars that are not suitable for some people because of their sizes. Because if they sit on the car, if the car is too low to the floor, the car would be able to move well and to cause a lot of friction on the floor. I don't blame the driver. I blame her for not being able to understand what the point the driver was trying to point out. Because she was actually saying that when the driver saw her, before she actually made the video, when the driver saw her, his look set it up. Girl, I see, and my look will say it all. Seeing a woman of that size get into my small car, I would be afraid, because he has to do a lot of work in the car. Maybe when he's on the way, his movement will be a little bit slow, because it's not that deep. Girl, just on another ride. She should have gotten another ride and saved the driver and the company a lot of stress. It got a lot of people talking. A lot of people are coming for her for actually making the driver lose his job. And I saw another video she was actually making. She said that if I can remember some of what she was saying, she said that if she could go to the gym, she doesn't see herself. In her mind, she was skinny, but on the outside, she is on the plus size. I think she's not making an effort to actually lose some weight, to actually work on her weight. She says it. I understand about body positivity and being happy in your size. Me, as once a very skinny girl, I always had a lot of backlash to the people calling me lots of things, lots of names. I understand it's sometimes it tells a lot of your personality, it tells a lot on your day-to-day activities, because you feel a little bit small, you feel inappropriate with your peers. But in her case, you make a lot of efforts to grow, a lot of efforts to change. In her case, I think she's not making any efforts to change the way she looks. Where I'm from, because we always have like the public transport, if I see a girl like her size where I'm supposed to sit in a public transport, I won't get in, because imagine my size and a woman of that size sitting close to each other. I don't think I'm going to fit in the size. She has to just take the whole seat, because I wouldn't be able to. Because I remember when one day I was trying to get into a motorcycle, and I saw, like, where I'm from, the society, you have want to get public transport. You want to get into the public transport and you want to travel with a car or whatnot. They have to place you in a seat, like if it were to be a regular car, like the car he had, you'd like sit like 3 or 2 at the back of the seats. If I see somebody like that in the car and I'm about to enter the car, I would not venture into that journey, because it would be so uncomfortable. It would be so, like, sometimes these people move a lot of times. Like, it would be so uncomfortable for me because I'm the smaller person. So I don't blame the driver. I think I still don't blame her little, because sometimes some of them can't help the way they eat. But I think it's an intentional effort for her to be better, for her to do better for herself and her health, because the size is going to tell a lot into her health in the long run. She has to put in the effort. With this video, with this thing coming out, she has to make a lot of effort to get into a manageable size, because let her work on the size. It will help her to save a lot of embarrassment and a lot of backlash from people. So now, if you like this video, if you enjoy this video, please hit the subscribe button. It doesn't cost much. And also hit the like button, and also turn on notifications so you get notified anytime I post new videos. See you next time.